Long ago, in the age of Vikings and legends, there was a young prince named Eirik. Brave and strong, he was the son of King Halvar, the ruler of the coastal kingdom of Skjold. Eirik was a skilled warrior and a kind soul, beloved by his people. But his peaceful life was forever changed when a strange traveler arrived at the kingdom, bringing with him a tale that sent chills through the hearts of all who heard it. Traveler. The Frost King has taken a maiden of great beauty and magic to his icy fortress in the Northlands. She is said to be the daughter of Winter, a being of great power who can bring life to the frozen lands. Whoever rescues her will be granted a blessing from the spirits of the North. Narrator. Eirik felt a pull deep within his heart as though the story was meant for him. Though his father forbade him to go, fearing the dangers of the Frost King's domain, Eirik could not ignore the call. He prepared his ship, gathering a small crew of loyal warriors, and set sail for the icy Northlands. The journey was treacherous. The sea grew wild, and storms of snow battered their ship. But Eirik's determination never wavered. After weeks of travel, they reached the frozen shores of the Northlands, a place where the air was so cold it seemed to cut like a blade. As they ventured inland, they encountered the first of many trials. A band of trolls, as tall as trees and twice as fierce, blocked their path. Troll Chief. Turn back, little prince. These lands belong to the Frost King, and no mortal may pass. Eirik. I am not afraid of the Frost King or his minions. Stand aside, or face the wrath of my blade. Narrator. Eirik and his men fought bravely, using their cunning to outwit the trolls. When the last troll fell, the path to the Frost King's domain was clear, but the journey was far from over. As they climbed higher into the mountains, they encountered ice serpents, their scales shimmering like diamonds and their fangs dripping with venom. Eirik used his wits to outmaneuver the serpents, tricking them into biting each other and clearing the path ahead. Finally, after days of peril, they reached the Frost King's fortress, a towering palace of ice that gleamed like a frozen star. Inside, they found the Frost King sitting upon a throne of glaciers, his eyes cold and unyielding. Beside him was the maiden, her hair like spun silver and her eyes as blue as the winter sky. Frost King. Ah, the bold Viking prince. You have come far, but you will not take her from me. She belongs to the North, and here she shall stay. Eirik. She is not yours to keep, Frost King. Release her, or I will fight you to the end. Narrator. The Frost King laughed, summoning a storm of ice and snow to test Eirik's resolve. But Eirik's strength was not just in his sword, it was in his heart. He had learned from the trials of the trolls and serpents that courage and cleverness were the keys to victory. As the storm raged, Eirik noticed something strange. The Frost King flinched whenever the maiden's light touched him. Eirik. It is her magic that keeps your power alive. Without her, you are nothing but shadow and frost. Narrator. Eirik turned to the maiden. Eirik. Do you trust me? Maiden. Yes, brave prince. I trust you. Narrator. With the maiden's blessing, Eirik unleashed her magic. The ice that bound her shattered, and a brilliant light filled the fortress. The Frost King let out a roar as he dissolved into a flurry of snowflakes, his power broken forever. The maiden, free at last, revealed her true name, Freya, the daughter of Winter. Freya, you have not only freed me, but also the Northlands from the Frost King's grip. For your courage and kindness, I grant you the truth your heart has always sought. Narrator. Freya told Eirik of his mother, a guardian spirit of the North who had fallen in love with King Halvar and left her realm to be with him. Eirik carried her blood, which gave him the strength to endure the trials of the Northlands. Eirik returned home with Freya, where the kingdom of Skjold welcomed her as a savior. Together, Eirik and Freya ruled with wisdom and compassion, their bond uniting the lands of ice and sea. Narrator. And so, the legend of the Viking prince and the daughter of Winter lived on, a tale of courage, love, and the triumph of light over darkness.